Okay, it's been a while. Ooh. Let me get a sip of my veggies here. So I haven't posted in like a month. Oops. These COVID times are very, very unpredictable. We're gonna have a little talk, and as we talk, or I talk, but it can work both ways if you actually comment below. I'm going to do a little bit of a makeup thing. Let's get one thing straight right now. I am not naked. I have a tube top on. The makeup look I'm gonna do is nothing super crazy, but there's a new Inuyasha series coming out. They had kids. Oh my word. Not that we didn't already predict that was gonna happen, but they're actually making a series of it. To kind of celebrate that, what I'm gonna do is basically turn myself into one of the earliest badass anime women. I'm gonna turn myself into Sango. You probably thought I was gonna say Kagome, but Kagome is a little pussy. Kind of annoys me. Not gonna lie, sorry for Kagome fans out there. I'm gonna aim for Sango. I try to do eye look already because she has just pink eyeshadow on, basically, all throughout the series. But I'm basically gonna do her armor and the mask piece, because you know, we need to wear masks these days, guys. Then we're gonna talk about what the fluff has been going on for the last month, because last time I was on here, I told you guys about how I was doing a challenge and doing food stuff, and none of that got shown on here. But if you've been following me on Instagram, if you're not already, this is what the name is. You should be following me already on there. I'm on there every single day. So if you want to know if I'm alive and what's up, I'm right there. So I'm going to start with the outline. We're going to look at a reference picture of Sango's armor just so I don't fluff it up. Wow, hair problems right here. What is happening? This is what's happening right now. I don't even care. That weight's off my neck. Last video I shared was me doing a grocery haul for meal prepping. And what I was meal prepping for was for this new program that was getting released, and I wanted to do really well, get really good results from it. So I had set a bunch of rules for myself. How well do you think I stuck to those rules, you might ask? Hence the video update. I quickly learned how limiting myself and setting such strict rules was just evil to me, because, you know, anytime you have something that you like or enjoy, and when someone tells you can't have it, you just want it more, right? So it started off okay. I meal prepped. I ate those meals that I made, which, by the way, one of the recipes was for breakfast was to have a English muffin on an egg. English muffin on an egg. Clearly I can't do makeup and talk at the same time. I was having an egg on an English muffin, but mixed in with the egg was feta cheese. The other thing I made was for lunches, which was the eggplant parmesan. And basically what that is I breaded slices of eggplant and baked them in the oven and added some parmesan and then a little bit of marinara, and you had eggplant parm instead of chicken parm, and it's freaking delicious. And on the side with that, I had edamame for protein. Dinner was the cabbage steak sandwiches, which I saw the recipe and it looked delicious. I learned really quickly after attempting to eat one, I should say, that you should not prep the cabbage in advance with the seasonings and already baked. Just don't do it. Maybe slice the cabbage, pre-slice the cabbage, and don't season it and bake it the day before. The problem with the meals is that it was to follow a plan, and I had to eat, obviously, the eggs for breakfast, eggplant parm for lunch, and then the cabbage steak sandwich for dinner. But the problem was I was working night shift, so when the hell is breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Weighing myself every day, I'm not weighing myself every day, because it depends on when I wake up and like if I eat something, because if you eat something then it adds more weight to you. So ideally when you're supposed to weigh yourself is in the morning, but again, I was on night shift, so when the hell was morning? yeah, I still don't weigh myself every day. I just kind of maybe every second day, or if there has been any change. So I'll weigh myself every day, but do I mark it down? Not necessarily, because maybe there'll have been no change. Then the rule for the alcohol drinking. So many years ago, before I met Lucas, I didn't drink at all, but then I met Lucas. So I don't know what it says about him that I drink now, ever since knowing him. So at a week and a half in, because this was a 3-week deal kind of thing, a week and a half in, I was already kind of cracking and wanting to have a drink, just because, you know, you're kind of like going to work and you're fed up with shit and you just want to have a drink, right? You want to relax and just sit outside in the sun and have a drink. And so someone I know was just like, just have a drink, one won't kill you, you know, everyone needs that rest time to just lay back and have a drink. So I was just like, screw it, breaking that rule. Now for the program itself that came out, I was also super stoked about it when it was released. Did not feel challenged enough doing the program. But that again is just for me, because I've been doing these programs for 11 years. It's going to probably take a lot more to challenge me than it would for a beginner or someone that's struggling with consistency. Not that the program was bad, but it just wasn't for me. But it wasn't long enough. 3 weeks was just not enough for me, which is why I was happy to go back and do the other programs I was doing, because they're a lot longer and I found them to be more challenging of a workout. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'd see me doing this one style of workout, and it's a low impact. So basically low impact, I say no jumping around, it's easier on the joints, but damn, it's hard. So I've been doing a mix of that and another program, and I found I was getting results from that. And then when I went to this new program, I just felt, doesn't mean it wouldn't work for you, but that's just me. And I'm all about finding the right program for the right person, because everyone is different. Not everyone is the same. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the slower half, my chest first, and then I'll do the mask after. It's funny too, because while I was trying to like respect the rules, and once I broke the rules, I tried to not let anyone know. There was another girl amongst the group doing this program that was trying to also stay dry and not drink during the program, and I'm sorry, I failed. But I also didn't want you to know so that you didn't break either. So if you didn't break, I'm so proud of you. That's the one thing I'm lucky about when it comes to these workouts, is that I'm also a part of a group of girls who definitely show a lot of support for our team members, and they are wonderful, and I'm very thankful for them, because they encourage me to be better every day. And if you need that, hey, hi, let's talk. Let's get you set up for success and support from people that know you have worth. So as I mentioned, I've been doing these workouts for 11 years. So you'd expect me to be like completely jacked as shit. But you know, not always the case. Diet is not perfect. If you can manage to be disciplined enough to eat strictly to get results, good for you, but I like to enjoy pizza. I'm like a Ninja Turtle as of recently. I just have this thing for pizza, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because I told myself I couldn't have any, that I've just been obsessed with it lately, but you know, life happens and you fall off the wagon, or you are super stressed out, and stress can have effect on it. Hormones can have effect on your results. Just because I don't have a massive six-pack or I'm not chiseled as shit does not mean I haven't been putting in the work. I could look a lot different if I didn't. So then, other than trying to get my fit game on and trying to eat healthy, and trying to be mentally sane with what's going on in the world, this is what I'm doing. I'm trying to get back into the norm, which involves making a video and doing some sort of makeup thing, because I haven't done a makeup thing in forever. So here I am. And anime is a big part of my life, and especially Inuyasha, if you didn't know already from painting my inspirations, you should go watch that. So forget about financial issues, forget about people getting laid off, people not having friends. It all boils down to the mental health effect that this whole period has had on people, and it sucks. And the unpredictability of how life is going to be in the future. And on Instagram, again, if you're not following me, what are you doing? I made recently a post about what self-care really is, because people have this idea that it's a trend that self-care is taking a bath or doing a face mask or giving themselves a mani-pedi. But in reality, that's not what self-care is. It's about recognizing and knowing yourself and determining what you need to be okay. So what I mean is taking, like I mentioned, steps into something positive that is going to be good and healthy for you. So that's whether you need to get a new job, or you need to get out of a terrible relationship, or maybe you need to stop getting so much junk food on every grocery run. Maybe you need to read more because you used to read a lot and you're not doing that anymore. For me, I haven't done a video or anything artsy that much during this time, so I try to make time to do those things. And that is just what self-care is. It's about knowing what you need to stay sane. And it's also about loving yourself. And if you're in a relationship, that's super important, because if you're not happy, your relationship isn't going to be good. Whether it's a relationship with your partner or it's a relationship with even a friend. If you're not happy, they're not going to be happy. I know I'm talking a lot about mental health here, but seriously, it has such a large effect, and it's becoming more known to have such a large effect on everything. It affects your body. Your emotions just reflect literally physically on your body. You'll get cramped. You won't have an appetite. You will get headaches. You will just be so unfocused. And it's easier said than done. Obviously, I'm talking about how we need to take care of it, but you are the only one that can know the answers as to how. I can't tell you what will make you happy. It's something you need to trial and error to discover for yourself. And that's the toughest part that people have to struggle with, and that's why they stay stuck and don't do anything differently. Okay, I'm done with the red, jumping into the yellow for the whatever embroidery she has going on up here on the shoulder. I feel like you guys must be annoyed at my mental health talk already, but seriously, it's important shit. There. Got the ponytail, got the bangs-ish, and the armor. Do I have a squeaky chair? Confirmed. Do I want to do the mask? This is good enough. I'm pretty happy with this, so I'm gonna end it here.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Oh, hi. Yeah, I changed my mind. Decided to make the mask. After all, I felt like it would be incomplete if I didn't. So here I am. Took in the red for the straps, and then I'm going in with the gray. It's been a while since I felt this free to paint with this much makeup. Lately it's been hectic and crazy, and I am taking my time today, because this is my version of self-care. All right, let's design. This looks really weird, but let's design this thing now. I'm going to give it some shadowing to separate the different areas. So just again mixing in with the gray and a little bit extra black. little bit more, get some detail in. Well, I got some detail in. I'm gonna bring some more red into the mask because she has little things dangling on the side. And then I'm more or less done after that. Okay, I'm done now. So thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, please give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below what your favorite horror movie is so I can talk about it in the upcoming video. Also, find your thing. Find what self-care is for you. What do you need to make yourself okay? Until next time, see you in the next one. Love you. Bye.